keep this segment going is we have a great deal of members that became sponsors. Their company, their business was growing, and they transitioned from just being a member to being a sponsor of BIZPAC. And this is kind of how this went down. Now, Harrison and Brandon are out at the munitions factory making NATO rounds and defense rounds right now, and building specialty weapons, because that's what American Munitions does. But they're growing so much, they actually hired away from BIZPAC my nephew. They hired him from me. Right? Everybody know Avery back there? You remember Avery? So we're talking about this segment with Harrison, the founder of American Munitions, and we said, "Hey, Harrison, you know, why did you join BIZPAC and become a sponsor?" And he goes, "Well, because you challenged me." And I was like, "Well, what do you mean?" He goes, "Well, you told me I should be a sponsor with my business, and I thought that's not going to do anything for us. We're a startup company." And I said, "How much are you willing to bet?" Harrison likes to bet. And do not get on a poker table with him. He will clean you out. And I know this from experience 3 times. Anyway, so he was willing to wager, I think it was $1,500 or something, which is like the entry level. And I said, "I'll tell you what, if you don't have that money back in business referrals out of BIZPAC in 30 days, I'll buy $1,500 worth of ammunition." Right? Well, where are you guys at now? Give us a round figure. Not the big NATO deal that I'm willing to claim some responsibility for.
We're doing well.
They clocked over 10 grand in 30 days as a referral to BIZPAC on that deal. So that's an example. BIZPAC is business owners, business leaders, C-level executives, decision makers, credentialed professionals. These are the people in the company that you want to do business with because they can make a decision, and it can happen like that. And so I've noticed the referrals around BIZPAC move rather quickly. And there's a Bryce. Everybody know Bryce, right?
Semper Fi.
Bryce, a Marine veteran that we're grateful for his service. Bryce is an insurance agent, and he came into BIZPAC. You want to tell him what happened?
Within 2 weeks, we want to move it back. I think probably quicker than that.
2 weeks. Thank you.
And it's grown exponentially from there.
Fantastic. We've also got, let's see, these 2 ladies. Right? If you know Becky and Dina.
Dina's getting your treat ready.
Okay. Well, Becky and Dina, they started a dessert company in their kitchen. And I think to save your marriage, you had to go get a commercial kitchen because you took over the house, right? And was anybody at the county judge forum where they kind of launched some of their desserts on us?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You have no problem understanding why they're successful, right?
Right.
Because the desserts they gave us at the county judge forum it was phenomenal. They were great. Well, their business has grown so much. They're in a commercial kitchen right over here in the Galleria now. So, tell us a little bit about the family history in dessert making. It's not like you're the first one. Somebody talk to you.
No. There are recipes that have been passed down in our family. On my father's side, it was my great-great-great-grandmother made pies and sold them to the truckers. And so we still use that pie recipe, by the way.
That was up there by Waco?
Yes, by Waco.
Well, somebody had a dairy farm, right?
Right, that's on the other side. That's my mother's side of the family, out of Greenville. And he was the first, what do you call it? He was the first dairy farmer to have automatic milking machines.
Oh, okay.
So the milking machine, there was just an abundance of cream everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
So, banana pudding is our specialty. And so if you want some great banana pudding, it's actually, and we still make all of these recipes the same way. We've not changed it. We can try to make it gluten-free, we can try to make it sugar-free, but we make it out of the real stuff and we don't change. So
So, for you being here today, B&D brought you a sample. And so I want to encourage you for your political parties, your home parties, your events, your bachelorette parties, things like that. I want to encourage you to do business within the group. Give them a call, see what they can get done for you. Which one did you bring for us today, Dina?
We brought you our frozen key lime cheesecake.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's a great hot summer treat. Great.
I hope you enjoy.
Yes, we hope you enjoy it. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you
very
for
much.
having us.
So what we're talking about is membership. If you don't have a membership in BIZPAC, we need you to look into it. If you're already a member and it's time to renew, we have a summer special. We're calling it a summer special. If it's time for you to renew, you can renew for half off. All you have to do is go online, select the, go online and select, if you're a regular member, select the one that says sale. It's on the email that you probably have gotten. If you haven't, you'll get it. You get it for half off. All we ask is that you bring us a member that joins within the next month or so. That's all. That's all we ask, is that you do that, because the more members we have that are qualified members, the better our network is. So, there's a few testimonials here that you, I don't know if you can read them. How, can you read those in the back, or are they too small? Can you, well, I know Bryce probably can. Let's see. Well, no, Bryce has already said it. Chase Lutzos, right there. Chase is the president of the Young Professional Association. Raise your hand so everybody knows who you are, Chase. Very good. Chase has been up to the Capitol. In fact, Chase made me get out of bed several times. I did not want to wake up and go to the Capitol. And he even drove over and picked me up to go to the Capitol because he enjoyed working in the legislature so much. One of the bills that Chase and I worked on was on the constitutional carry. I think we were in Hopefull's office for that one. And she was on the committee, and Senator Hopefull, she was on the committee that was pushing that through over on the Senate side. Okay, this is a slide. I just wanted to cover this item for just 1 second. BIZPAC is going to open some doors for you. When elected representatives, I'm finding out more and more, they may or may not know my name, but they know that name BIZPAC because some other elected official has told them about BIZPAC. And this just happened a couple months ago. Senator Huffines introduced me here to U.S. Senator Rand Paul, and we got into a conversation. Senator Huffines got a good sense of humor, and he goes, "Joe, babysit this guy for," and it takes off. What he was really doing is he was sticking us together to talk. Okay, there's something happening in U.S. Senate over in the cannabis legislation where we wanted them to really focus on standardized testing, get rid of the Schedule 1, go medical, and he needed to know some of the background, the work that BIZPAC had done on behalf of one of our sponsor companies. Phil, if you don't know Phil Clark, and you know Phil Clark of Farm, and get to know him, his biotech company. We'll touch on that a little more in just a second. But Rand Paul's a doctor, right? So he's probably the most qualified in the Senate for us to even have this conversation. He was all over it. And he told me, he goes, I wish I had a BIZPAC up here. We don't have anything like this up in my state, Kentucky. We don't have anything like that. I wish I had something like that. And I said, we're growing as fast as we can. What we're trying to do is like the rings on a tree around the greater Houston area. That's what we're trying to do, because the more success we have in Harris County, the more success we'll have when we go to DFW, when we go to the Golden Triangle, the more success we'll have in these other places. And we've got to fix Harris County, to fix Texas, to fix the nation. That's what we're really doing there. So these kind of conversations really do happen, and it was just as casual as you and I cutting up and laughing about something, Darby.
We never do that.
Yeah, just like that.